The Tommy Boyd radio experiment. It does exactly what it says in the paper.
Marshmallow bacon.
Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, it sucks pretty bad right now. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, it sucks pretty bad right now. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, and then you're gonna die.
Tommy.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, Tommy Boyd on Talk Sport. He's planted rice in the paddy fields of Thailand. He's seen the sunrise from the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro. He's meditated within the ancient walls of Machu Picchu. He's got a Renault Turbo Sport and a TVR. He's got a huge bank balance. He could go out with any woman in the country. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a close personal friend of his family. He's been invited to the Prime Minister's house for drinks. He's the closest thing on earth to the angel Gabriel.
He is the light.
Oh, Hosanna.
He's Tommy Boyd.
Tommy.
1089 and 1053 AM. Tommy Boyd on Talk Sport. And Ash is here.
And now for an off the cuff.
Tommy Boyd.
Tommy Boyd, human zoo.
Hello.
And Ash is here.
What did it say?
A second-rate hippie riding off the back of other people's talent.
Biggity.
Tommy Boyd, human zoo.
It's really for Ash. Dan.
08700 40 50 60. It's Talk Sport. It's Sunday night. I'm Tommy Boyd. Ash is here.
Hello, Tommy.
All right, mate.
Yeah, man. You had a good weekend.
Yeah, great weekend, actually. Looking forward to the Human Zoo tonight. It's really going to be the icing on the cake. Let's run straight down the switchboard, shall we? Because it's hot. No vets. It occurred to me it's the Human Zoo and there are no vets. There's no vetting of calls. Vet,
That's
zoo,
good, man.
baboons.
Yeah.
I was driving along. For about 10 minutes, I thought about the show. You don't overdo it, do you?
That's good, man.
Yeah? Line 6, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Hi, it's Matt from Portsmouth.
Hello, Matt.
I was going to say that my best friend, Matt Baker's a complete knob, and I like to suck on big, sweaty boobs.
Well, whatever, you know. I'm not going to censor that because it was just got under the wire. Thanks. Line 2, you're live on the Human Zoo. Who's this?
He's planted rice on Timmy's mallet. He's worshipped at the foot of James's whale. But most of all, he likes Mike's dick in.
Reasonable effort, but I think we've moved on from parodying my most famous jingle.
Tommy.
Line 1, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening. Line 5, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening to you. He was waiting ever so patiently because I could hear him breathing.
Yeah. Good delivery. I mean, he came out.
He did. He was in there, but I heard the breathing because there's somebody up all the while. Line 6, for example, is next. Hello, Line 6.
I'm from the Human Zoo, and I'm a cacophony of cats. Meow, 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 meow.
Very good in parts, that.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, The Laughing Policeman.
The Laughing Policeman.
We love it.
Yeah.
It was funny. Line 1, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
This is a special moment right now. We'd like to take this time to tell all the kids at home, send your parents out of the room. This is the kids' song. Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up. It sucks pretty bad right now. Hey, if you know the words, sing along. You're gonna have to mow the lawn, do the dishes, make your bed. You're gonna have to go to school until you're 17. It's gonna seem about 3 times as long as that.
to go to war, shoot a gun, kill a nut. You might have to go to war when you get out of school. Hey, cheer up, kid, it gets a lot worse. You're gonna have to deal with stress, deal with stress, deal with stress. You're gonna be a giant mess when you get back on the war.
Santa Claus does not exist and there's no Easter Bunny. You'll find out when you grow up that Rick Hurt isn't funny.
Life's gonna suck when you grow up, when you grow up, when you grow up. Life's gonna suck when you grow up. It sucks pretty bad right now. You're gonna end up smoking crack on your face and back. You're gonna end up hooked on crack and then you're gonna die. And then you're gonna die. Scotty.
Far out. Somebody calls and says, could we listen to the whole of the theme tune? We say we ain't got it. Somebody has. Fantastic. Nice one, fella. 08700 40 50 60. This is the Human Zoo on TalkSport. On a Sunday night after Gary Jacobs, starting at 10, we take calls live, unscreened. Line 5, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo. Hi.
You love to run it. I'm going to just say hello to my mate Dave.
Yeah, good one.
We're clinging on to life.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. We're hanging on.
Before I go, Tom.
Yeah?
Can I pleasure your wife?
Well, it saves me 10 minutes when I get in, won't it?
Well,
Really, I'll be able to have a sandwich and go to bed. Fantastic.
I wasn't banking on lasting that long, actually.
No, I'm thinking of myself, really.
Okay.
That's how long I last.
Oh, well, fair play to you.
Yep, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. What a nice man.
Yeah, man. You must practice all that tantric stuff.
What, to make it last 10 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You learn that from Sting.
Oh, just think of David Gower.
You sort of hold your stomach in, don't you?
Yeah. Because he's slightly sexy, David Gower, but not sexy, you know, doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, line 5.
You love Mike Dickin.
You're early.
I'm Ali Bowman for Talk Sport Travel.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, Mike Dickin on Talk Sport.
Good afternoon, I'm Mike Dickin. I'm with you through until 1 on Talk Sport. We've got time to discuss a couple of other issues. Oh, 3 really. But we'll certainly make a good start on them. The lottery is the one that's really got up my nose. I won't allow people to say basically.
Hello, Michael.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
My health is not in question. Other programs deal with presenters' health. This one doesn't.
Line 6, good evening.
Hey, basically.
Basically.
Hey, basically.
Basically.
Hey, basically.
Basically.
Hey, basically.
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 Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. 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 Basically.
They're inarticulate and they've no idea how to begin or end a sentence, so they say basically. And many say basically in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah.
Basically, he really is a classic example of what a waste the education system is in this country.
Basically.
Good afternoon, I'm Mike again. This is TalkSport. Our telephone number, basically, 08704 20 2020.
Yeah, nice one. Very good. Excellent.
Nice.
That's fantastic first run down the switchboard there. That was
I didn't know Mike Dickin was getting into the rap scene, man.
Line 1, good evening. You're on the Human Zoo.
Right, here we go. There is a man called Mike Dickin whose health is not in question. And when he's on the radio, he always has chronic indigestion. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I always wanted to be a lumberjack. Yes, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Sexy Kaufman, sexy Kaufman.
Thank you for that. Hey, line 1, you're on.
On 1089 and 1053 AM, Mike Dickin on Talk Sport.
Here we go.
Sticking. You love Mike Sticking.
704-20-20-20. My health is not in question. I'm trying.
At the end of the day, though,
Can we not use at the end of the day on a level playing field, and basically it doesn't make conversation so much easier.
Line 6, you're live on Talk Sport. Who's this? You love Mike Sticking. Mike Sticking, you see, you screwed it, didn't you? Your only moment, 5 words. And there was the superfluous S. Go with yourself.
Base maybe. My health is not in question. Other programs deal with presenters' health. This one doesn't.
Tommy Boyd.
I'm crack.
08704 2020. We have line 1 coughing but standing by. Hello, line 1, you're on.
When I find myself tuned to Dickin on 1089 and 1053, I asked him how his health was, basically. And then he started to wheeze and splutter, and he had uttered an obscenity. My health is not in question, basically. His health is not in question, basically. So if you find yourself on the radio on a weekday morning, you must see to not ask him how his health is, basically. And don't say at the end of the day, and don't forget that you are not his mate. But don't ask him how his health is. Basically, everybody, come on. Basically. His health is not in question. Basically. His health is not in question, basically.
Thank you for that.
That was nicely written, though.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Line 3, you're live on Talk Sports Human Zoo. Good evening.
Hello. Hi, Tommy.
Hey.
Hi, it's Jeff from Milton Keynes here.
Jeff.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know if you know. Have you heard of a fast food restaurant in London called Mike's Chicken?
No.
No? Oh, right, okay. Well, there's going to be a protest outside there tomorrow because they've got this gimmick, right, where they're going to give away a man with stick watch with every Happy Meal, and the public aren't too happy about it. So please support the cause by saying, Papa.
You love Mike Dickens.
No.
When you want
Murdoch puppet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, shitface.
Pardon?
Don't you talk to me like that.
Well, don't talk to me like that, then.
You started the aggravation.
What aggravation?
The aggravation you started, Murdoch puppet.
Did I use a swear word?
You called me a Murdoch puppet.
Well, what's the difference between a puppet and a petal, then?
The humans who have life on the radio. Well, Tommy and Ash do the thing, you know, like a miracle. But do you know why we call you all of the time? We love you, Tommy. We love you, Ash. Papa. Chicken finger donuts. On the radio. Chicken finger donuts. Papa.
Let's go to line 2. Good evening, line 2. You're on Talk
Tommy,
Sport. Hi.
Jeff from Ealing here.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi. Look, I mean, I know we've spoken a number of times before, and I've said the word baba, and it's basically, I know it's been misconstrued as the word goodbye. It's actually a major sign of respect from me, yeah? And I would like to say to all those troops out there who are at the moment looking after us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Powerful thought. Well expressed. Appreciate it. So, no, you just never know. Line 1, for example, you're live on TalkSport. Who's this?
This is the human zoo and I'm the monkey.
Ah, that was a pretty good monkey.
I think that was a real monkey sample he'd stuck in the middle.
I don't think so. I think he did that.
No, that was definitely a real monkey.
I think
or
he did that.
He knows his monkey.
Well, what he did was he made good use of the microphone in his telephone by, you know, really over-modding it. And that gave
like
it
a monkey would.
08704 20 20 20. It's the Human Zoo on TalkSport. A quick one from line 1. Hi.
Completely off the cuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have a plea, please, Bob.
Yeah. Fantastic. Quality callers. It's the Human Zoo on TalkSport. Go to line 3. Hi, line 3. Who's this?
Oh, hello. This is Cyril, the Wasp, Zoo, and Tommy. Can I pleasure my wife?
Well, you see, it just all depends on what you mean by the question, doesn't it, mate?
Oh.
I mean, is it about you or is it about your wife? Is it a euphemism for a very sort of selfish act on your part? Or is it in fact to be taken at face value, meaning when you're making love with your wife, is her pleasure your priority?
Yes, it is.
Right, and are you asking for advice about that?
No,
Thank God.
I'm asking your permission.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh.
No, you can't, because if you feel as though in any respect you do have to ask anybody's permission, including your wife's,
yes,
it's not going to work. I believe there are people who say, can I make love to you? Or can I kiss you? That doesn't work. You must never ask.
Oh.
You have to gently get into it.
Right.
Yeah. A little caress of the neck.
Yes.
In the ear.
Yes.
Just ease the skirt up an inch as you sit next to her on the sofa, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Tommy.
Yep.
Good night.
I'm going to do something here because a lot of people prepare a bit of audio and they don't know to stick the phone right up against the damn speaker. So I'm going to wait until this geezer stops. Oi! You have to put the phone right up against the speaker.
Yeah. Who's this then?
That's some bloke. But it's low level, isn't it? That's not a big technical tone, it's just too quiet for us. Hello? 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 Oi! Oi, mate!
I might turn it up a bit.
You turn the noise up, mate!
This is like sort of 60s tripping music.
But you know what I mean? You just got to turn the sound up on your stereo and put the telephone
process
right up against the speaker.
Unless it's a mobile, because then it goes.
We've not had many mobiles on the Human Zoo. We're a bit later on.
Yeah.
By about 1 o'clock, the Human Zoo gets very, quite bilious, actually. It's quite interesting.
Bilious.
Line 6, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo. Thank you, table and chair. Good evening.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I was wondering, that's the Human Zoo, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah. I was wondering, what is it you actually call a bear without a paw?
Don't know.
Rupert the bastard. Thank you.
Very good.
Goodbye.
Very good, very good, yeah. I hadn't heard that one. Did you hear that one, Ash?
No,
I haven't heard that one. Yeah. Line 3, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Boyd. It's Derek here.
Derek.
Derek in Chingford.
There.
I've got something nice to play to you. It's about 30 seconds long, and I think you'll enjoy it.
How very formal.
Pardon? No need to shout. Line 4, hello.
Hello. Evening, Clive. Hello. I wanted to talk about Tommy Boyd. Why? And how much better he is than you. Why? Because he's a thief. No, because you're pathetic, aren't you? You're listening to a rival radio station, and you're phoning up thinking you're some clever smart-ass just because you can mention the name of another presenter. Oh, really? Is that the best you can do? Line 2, hello.
He's doing our show.
Hello. Line 3, hello. Hello, Clive. It's about that clown that said Tommy Boyd was good or something. He's got to remember, Tommy Boyd was sacked by LBC. He's an LBC reject.
Tommy, I'm disgusted. TommyBoyd.co.uk.
Well done.
He's ripping you off then.
There's a guy on the radio doing the Human Zoo. Isn't that sad, though?
Well, actually right now?
Well, no, not now. I think that was a tape recording.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, it's not the greatest idea that I've ever had. In fact, it wasn't an idea, was it? It was just that one night you didn't feel like doing the phones, and it was something like that,
It
really.
was a phenomenon. No, it wasn't me, was it?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It was that guy who's not here any longer.
Yeah.
It wasn't you.
I know.
And it sort of worked, and so I stuck with it. He said to me, he had his feet up on the desk. It was 2 a.m, and he said, "Do you want to just, take the calls yourself?" And I went, "Yeah, okay." I'm not bothered. I'm never bothered, me. And then, all of a sudden, people are ripping the format off. Fantastic. I gather he stopped doing it now, apparently.
With every call will be someone going, "You're ripping off Tommy Boyd."
Yeah, quite right, too.
Yeah.
People aren't stupid. Well, no.
Well, they are.
That. A lot of people aren't stupid.
But most are.
Oh, God, most are.
About 85%.
I've put the figure at 18 million. Talk Sports Human Zoo. Hi, line 5.
Tommy Boyd, you have pleaded guilty to the charges brought for you by TommyBoyd.co.uk. This is now my duty to pass sentence. You are a second-rate broadcaster who accepts your fate as an idiot and presumably accepts your punishment in the same casual manner. We therefore feel constrained to commit you to the maximum term allowed for these offences. You shall spend eternity in the company of Timmy Mallet and Mike Dickin.
That was very good, except for the resonance there from Porridge. There, the opening sequence from Porridge, which, of course, Ronnie Barker did himself. Line 4, you're live on the Human Zoo. Hello.
Hi, Tommy, it's your number one caller.
Hi.
You love Timmy Mallet.
You've been quiet for a couple of weeks. I hate him. Can't stand him. The M25, we have Martin. You're live on Talk Sport, Martin.
Hello, Tommy.
Hey.
Hi, I first started listening to you about January of this year, and you're still a load of crap!
How are you, fella? Good to hear from you! I'm so glad you're back!
You get paid to...
You're exactly the kind of listener I need! I want passion! I want anger! I want virility! I want something to stamp on! Like that. Line 1, good evening. You're on the Human Zoo.
Good evening. This is Valletta calling.
Ah.
Here are the results of the Maltese jury.
Very good, very good.
Israel, 1 point. Israel, 1 point. Russia, 2 points. La Russie, 2 points. Ireland, 3 points. Irlande, 3 points. Turkey, 4 points. La Turquie, 4 points. Ash, 5 points. Watching badgers in the West Country. And finally, Greece, 12 points. Grèce, 12 points. And Steve Kember should be made president of Crystal Palace Football Club. Thank you.
Nice one.
It's terrible that Douglas Adams.
Isn't it? I think we should have a second of silence, because we've already given Harry Seacombe a moment. Let's give Douglas Adams just a quick second here. Douglas Adams. I think that's fair. Yeah. Because it was damn funny.
Well, and he did on radio, he does a revolutionary.
And did you ever get the meaning of lift, that little booklet that he did about alternative definitions for words? It was just so funny. It was just, you know, he had words for things that we all understand, but there are no words for them. Like, one, I don't know, I can't remember what the word was, but the definition of it was the strange fear you have of not peeling enough potatoes. Because you do, don't you? Yeah. You think, oh, peel those, and you peel them, and then you think, I'll peel one more. Yeah. Because you do, just in case not enough. Then you got some cold potatoes in the fridge for about 4 days. But he understood. He understood. I tell you what, he'd have liked the Human Zoo. He was yeah. 49. That's no age. 42. He should have been. Yes. I wonder why 42. Why? I wonder why 42. Just why? Just why, who cares? Yeah. Douglas Adams. 08700 40 50 60. This is the Human Zoo on Talk Sport. Let's go to line 2. Good evening, line 2, and welcome to the Human Zoo.
Hello, Tom here. Hey. We're now going to the regular feature, monthly feature on Talk Sport Human Zoo, Mr. Table Interviews. And on today's show, Crusty Butcher, Fred Elliott.
They're the Crafty Butcher. That's quite good.
Hello, and welcome to the new monthly section on Talk Sport Human Zoo, Mr. Table Interviews. I'm Mr. Table. I'm here with Crusty Butcher, Fred Elliott. Hello, Fred.
Hello there, Mr. Table. I'm happy to be here.
Good, and as we're running short for time, we'll get on with the questions. Fred, how are you currently finding married life?
Oh, married life is absolutely fine. It's like a barrel of biscuits. You don't know what you're gonna get. It may be a bourbon biscuit or it may be a hobnob. I'm not quite sure.
True. Fred, could I ask you your opinion on Curly Watts?
Oh, Curly Watts. He's a bit of a funny chap. He's a bit of a loon, if I'm absolutely correct. I say a loon.
Yeah, me too. Fred, could I just finally ask you, what has been your favourite song of the past 12 months?
Oh, me favourite song of the last 12 months would have to be DJ Pied Piper, that funny little rapper guy. DJ Pied Piper, is it I say Wicked. Is it Wicked?
Lovely, Fred. Would you like to give us a quick rendition of that?
I say, do you really like it? Do you really like it?
And as Fred sings, we'll play us out with our studio band. Goodbye.
What's up with these guys? Plugging away, just outside off stump, don't they? Yeah, I mean, what happened? And what's going on with them? Hello, line 5.
Yet again, completely off the cuff. Wow, wow, wow. Boom, 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 boom.
You know what it is? They don't know. Grey and Chill. No, it's slightly Grey and Chill, but it's also, there was a song Bernard Cribbins did when we were very, very small, all of us, about a hole in the ground.
Jenkins, no running in the corridors.
Bernard Cribbins. 08704. Isn't it, audio? It doesn't really matter what it is. There's always something to think about when you hear it.
Yeah, but there's no beginning or end to audio.
No.
You know, it's infinite frequencies, man.
Because I was belting in here when, just for a second, the coverage of the Poker Million just dropped off the air, just for a couple of minutes. Nothing serious. But I found it fascinating.
What, listening to the little resonances?
Yeah, I could hear somebody breathing, I thought.
Yes. I
thought I heard somebody go...
I heard something, and I could hear little things...
I thought I heard...
little beasties
in
the ether.
It's funny, isn't it?
Talk to us.
Isn't it funny what you listen to? Shall we see who's on line 4? Line 4, you're live on Talk Sport. Hello.
Good evening, Tommy. This is Professor Stephen Hawking. The deeper we look into reality, the more incredible it seems. For instance, Quantum mechanics theorizes that there is a causal relationship between observation and result. Truly a fascinating conjecture. But, to be honest, all this science is rather dry and boring. And I suspect it makes me seem that way too. Which may explain why I can never get any chicks. Whereas pretty boy Christopher Reeve is up to his neck in paraplegic groupies. It's not even as if he can do much with them anyhow. Man of steel my arse. Anyway, to appeal to the ladies, let me try a joke or two. How many Professor Stephen Hawkings does it take to change a light bulb? Answer. None. You can't change it. Light is a universal constant. Or, why did Professor Stephen Hawking cross the road? Answer. From a relative perspective, you could just as easily ask, why did the road cross the professor? Oh well. I guess you have to be there, or have to be me, to get it. Thank you and good night. Ladies.
It's a great sense of humour.
I don't know who does the Stephen Hawking inserts into the Human Zoo, but they've got a future. Let's go to line 1, shall we? And see who's standing by. Good evening, line 1. You are live on the Human Zoo on TalkSport.
My age is not in question. My location is not in question. My health is not in question. The only thing in question is my sanity.
That's the sanest person I've ever heard.
Good start to the Human Zoo. Line 1, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo.
I've managed to get Alan, who's the player, into the supply chamber. So, as I always say, lights down, draw the curtains if you can. Here we go. Wonderful program right now. Turn you down to face it, mate.
I like this. What is it? I don't know.
No, no,
it's heartening.
Come on, inside quickly. And for goodness sake, close that door after you.
08704 20 20 20. Line 4, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo.
I know you're not supposed to say this, but isn't Tommy Boy just a little bit overrated? I mean, you tell me, what did he actually do during the war? He drank a lot, he did a bit of radio, and he smoked. They say Liam Gallagher's a bad role model. I'm Winston Churchill, today from 2, with a bottle of brandy, a fat cigar, and 2 fingers for a lot of you. On Talk Radio.
TommyBoy.co.uk.
Yeah, okay, that almost worked. I hope you could hear that at home. It almost worked.
It was an old trail, wasn't it?
It was an old trail. Line 6, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Okay, that's good. That's one of our regulars. We haven't had Mike Dickin or Timmy Mallet on yet, have we? Well, we will.
We will do.
We will.
Oh, no one's pleasured your wife yet.
No. Line 1, it's your turn. Hi.
I never will.
No.
Hi there, Tommy.
Hello.
This is the man with the stick.
Hi, man with a stick.
I want to talk about television.
Sure.
And I was wondering, did you see yourself on TV last night?
No, I heard about it, but
Yeah, it was only a short clip.
television's not for watching, man. It's for being on.
Okay, and I was also wondering why you think Two Mallets on TV so much at the moment.
I didn't know he was, is he?
He's on the McDonald's advert.
There's so much telly nowadays.
I know there is. Too much.
You know, there is.
Even people like him will get on, can't you?
Well, what it means is that you can be on, you know, and you can have your own sort of like 7-part half-hour series.
Yeah, I know.
And unfortunately, you're not going to get a lay out of it because you can go down the pub and stand there in your television clothes and still nobody will come up and say...
Did Mallet ever get a lay out of his TV career?
Nah, I heard a rumour that he did once, but I don't believe it.
Why don't you like him very much for?
Oh, he's a terrible little... Oh, I can't say that, can I?
Of course you can.
No, I won't anyway. No, a terrible little man.
It's a bit of a shame, that. I met Tim Mallet once. I queued up 2 hours to have my head hit.
Yeah, the thing is, you know, this is the theory that was expounded about John McCririck, who actually is a very nice man. We're fascinated by people we see on television because, in part, we're delighted to know that we'll never actually have to meet them.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, that could explain some of what was once a phenomenon, Timmy Mallet. He was #1 in the charts and well, blah-de-blah, as his show would put it. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'd just like to say the stick of the week this week is Sycamore.
Sycamore. The stick of the week. The man with a stick. That was Vic Reeves, was it not? When he was funny. Line 6, it's your turn. You're live on the Human Zoo. Hello.
I pleasured your wife. I pleasured you.
Well, it must have been a proverbial quick one because I didn't feel a thing. Line 4, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm wondering if I can read a poem out.
Oh, not poems. We hate poems in radio.
You would like this one.
It means that people ring up and read their poems about their cats and stuff.
No. Right, I will start. There was a man called Rodney Marsh who hated Ipswich Town. He's so far up his own arse, the man is turning brown.
Steady.
You thought you were a great player when you used to play up front.
Now, that's the end of that. Line 2.
It's hard to do.
No idea where this is going.
Ticker.net goes
Fair enough. Yeah, no, cool. Absolutely unborn, baby. Everybody's dead, and Ipswich continue their march up the Premiership. 08700 40 50 60. Line.
One last thing, and I'll just say before I say it that, of course, you know I say this as an act, and there's nothing personal behind it.
Sure.
Is your wife enjoyable?
She's probably, in some ways, not as good as she was, but in other ways, better. That's the honest answer. That's a fair answer, isn't it?
Yes, because women are like citrus fruit.
Oh, yeah.
They ripen as they age and become more juicy and less taut.
Oh, that's fair enough. Funnily enough, thank you for that. 08700 40 50 60. The Human Zoo on Talk Sport. Line 5, it's your turn. Hi.
We're living in a human zoo. The animals and me and you, no point of view. Hey, what you trying to do? Yeah, you. We're living in a human zoo. The animals and me and you. Hey, what you...
Good evening, Line 5. Who's this?
Hello, it's me again, and I still can't get no satisfaction. You know, I've even seen Keith for the past 3 days, and whenever he does turn up, he collapses on the floor in a coma. You can't get Ronnie out of Ireland. I mean, why do you think he moved there in the first place? Because he likes his Guinness, doesn't he? And Charlie's in a jazz band. Oh, Tommy, what's going to happen to the Stones?
Nice one, that's a good one. Big French, Line 1.
Je ne sais pas. Coming now on Talk Sport. Here's what's coming soon. He was just an ordinary man with a stick. This week's stick of the week is a lipstick. Until one moment of madness changed his life forever. It was me, Tommy, I killed her. Starring Whoopi Goldberg as Gary Jacobs. I said Big is beautiful. And Jim Carrey as Wilfred from County Down.
Tommy, why do you call yourself a psychiatrist?
From the people of Portugal, Louise Woodward trial comes. Man with Stick, the trial. Coming soon to a human zoo near you. freethestick.co.uk.
Yeah, very good. Line 6, you're live on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I like hairy bottoms smeared in poop.
I don't know what to make of that. Line 5, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo. Good evening.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Line 1, you're live on TalkSport's Human Zoo. Hello.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all the way long down.
Line 4, good evening. That's Lord Vader.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Is that the Human Zoo?
Correct.
It is I, Lord Vader.
God knows.
Is that Tommy I can hear?
Speaking.
Where's Ash?
He's having a couple of weeks off.
I see. I would like to play you something on my xylophone.
Fantastic. What are you going to play?
I have the Stormtroopers on strings.
Excellent. What's it called?
I call it Bibble Bobble.
Go for it, fella.
Thank you. Okay, fellas. In 3.
Audio problem. Nice, you can see him up there, can't you, with the old black cowl flowing as he dances across the old sticks. His head nodding to the beat. Hello. God, brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Line 1, you're on. Hi.
You're a rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad. Rubbish dad. Rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad. Rubbish dad. Rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad. Rubbish dad. Rubbish dad.
You're a rubbish dad now. You're a rubbish dad now. Yes, you are. You're a rubbish dad now. You're a rubbish dad now, yes you are.
You're a rubbish dad, rubbish dad, rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad, rubbish dad, rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad, rubbish dad, rubbish dad. You're a rubbish dad, rubbish dad, rubbish dad.
A lot of people are like this. Yeah.
Go and look after your baby, man.
Papa. Oh, right, that was me. I didn't know it was me. I didn't know it was me. 08700 40 50 60. Good one. Line 5, hi.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey.
It's table and chair here. I don't know if you remember us from last week.
Yes, we do.
Oh, good. Right. 2 points for two. I've written up for 2 reasons. The first reason is the person in the limo at the Royal Rumble is Ken Shamrock, I think. And the second reason is we have written a little ditty about you. And it's to the tune of...
It's to the tune of, Tommy. It's to the tune of Peter Rabbit has a fly upon his nose.
Okay? You ready? It's a table and chair production. All right, all copyright to table and chair. Ready?
Yeah.
Tommy Boyd, he used to live in Brighton Town. Tommy Boyd, he used to live in Brighton Town. Tommy Boyd, he used to live in Brighton Town, and his wife sold bottled water.
Tommy Boyd used to be called Timmy in the past. Tommy Boyd used to be Timmy in the past. Tommy Boyd used to be called Timmy in the past, but he's changed his name to Tommy.
Mr. Cecil Tommy down the London Road. Mr. Cecil Tommy down the London Road. Mr. Cecil Tommy down the London Road, but it was back in 92.
Mr. Table's only seen Tommy on TV. Mr. Table's been only seen on Tommy on TV. Mr. Table's only seen Tommy on TV, but we will not say any more. Tommy is a geezer. Tommy is a geezer. Tommy is a geezer. And the song's by Table and Chair. My cat has been abducted by lesbians.
I would imagine that a lot of that does go on.
What, lesbian
abduction violation? Lesbians. Line 3, good evening and welcome to the Human Zoo on Talk Sport.
Yeah, line 6. Thank you for your patience. Hello, Edward. Yes. I thought I was just on.
Yeah.
Just on. Just on. I thought I was just on. Edward, it's time for bed now. Come to bed, Edward. Just on. Just on. Just on.
This is cracking. Was it last week the guy said?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dad came on.
Yeah,
Edward, get off the phone.
Time to bed.
Time to bed.
Oh, just on.
This is quality.
Locked up.
Top quality.
Nice.
I often find the first run down the switchboard is time. Let's go to line 4. Hello, line 4. You're on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Labby-dabby-dabby-dabba.
James? Yes, Father? Get to bed now.
Oh, Dad, I was just on.
Line 5.
Asked by TalkSport listeners to appeal to Edward to call back into the Human Zoo.
Yes.
Your friend Alex Side and also your father are concerned that last week's call deeply affected your health.
Yes.
As one of my notorious -TIC fans.
Dad, I was just on.
Oh.
Line 3, you're on the Human Zoo on Talk Sport.
And now it's time
No.
for the comedy double act. That is Nick in the name, Mr. Table and Mr. Jet.
All right, fellas, go on, but about 45 seconds. Hello, oi, about 45 seconds, all right?
The script better be good this time.
Yeah, come on, and finish it with a punch.
Absolutely.
So just taper off.
Sure is, Tom. Tommy, I have a great infinite knowledge that Kerris Matthews of Catatonia is actually an avid listener to the zoo because, one of your callers who ends his calls with "Papa."
Yep.
Does that? Oh, I was listening to my Catatonia album, and it was a song called "Part of the Furniture." And
Yeah.
I'd like to play you this song, but also I would just like to talk to you after, just to hit you with the punch, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. About 26 seconds. Here we go.
26 seconds.
Tommy, did you?
Yep.
Tommy, I just like to say, when I was a little boy, I used to go to the park and feed the ducks, you see.
Mr. Table, get to bed. It's time for bed now.
Oh, I was just talking to Tommy. Good night.
Good night. There's been some good work put in. This has been a good 20 minutes. Line 4, welcome to the Human Zoo.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
This is Cyril, the Wasp.
Yeah.
Tonight, I'm eating fish, chips,
and please.
Come on, Cyril. Time to bed.
Good night.
Thank you, Cyril. And to line 5, as Ash brings to first pull down from the email and text message machine. I'll check these whilst we're enjoying the contribution of line 5. Go!
Edward, get to bed. Edward, it's time for bed, Edward. I hope you're listening in bed, Edward. You shouldn't be up at this time, Edward. It's time for bed, Edward. Time for sleep, Edward. Time you got a good night's sleep, Mr. Edward.
Thanks for that.
Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. In olden days when times were hard, we filled the barrel with water. We added brine from Preston pans, then stripped our son and daughter. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady, then jump in one at a time. We stuck an apple in their mouth and stood them on a chair. And then we sat down for our tea and left them standing bare. Hold the barrel steady, then jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady, then jump in one at a time. Now in you go, our children, they did as they were bid. Their heads below the water and fastened on the lid. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. We shed some tears, be sure of that. Our stomachs were like lead. We'd better have some more, she said, then we went off to bed. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. So if your purse is empty, your cupboard it is bare, just pull the clothes right off your bairns and stand them on a chair. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time. Hold the barrel steady and jump in one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
Line 2, it's your turn. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tommy. It's me, Scooby-Doo.
Hello, Scooby-Doo.
I'm the real Scooby-Doo. I've had enough of all these freaks coming on the radio claiming they are Scooby-Doo. I am the real Scooby-Doo. Anyway, where's Shaggy? He said he'd meet me at the cinema, but he hasn't turned up.
Thank you for that. Line 4, you're live on TalkSports Human Zoo. Hi.
Hello, Tommy.
Hey.
Before getting married, do you think Uri Geller showed Michael Jackson his ring?
I have no idea what the man was talking about. Yeah, line 5, sorry, thank you. You're up, you're on. You're on.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, line 3, hi. Hello, line 3.
You love Timmy Malik.
I thought the focus group were after you. They'll be around your house. To line 4, hi.
Now, I've got a message for you, Mr. Boyd. I'm phoning all the way from Sri Lanka. You misquoted me the other night. It's just not cricket, this. Easily done, mine. But what I will say is you better behave yourself for the rest of the night, otherwise you won't get your racing post. Now, you know who this is.
Do I? Hi, line 6, you're live on the Human Zoo.
I still want to have your children.
Could be arranged. Line 5, it's your turn. Hello there.
Hello, it's me again.
Hello, me again.
Hello, you again.
You love Timmy Malik.
Well, the focus group had a point, I think, with him. Hi, line 4. To line 3. Hi, line 3.
Bond, you smell of wee. Plymouth for the drop.
Yeah. Line 6, you're live on the Human Zoo on TalkSport. Hi.
That one isn't annoying me.
No, it doesn't annoy me
That one's
at all.
all right,
Because there's some affection in it where there's
affection.
There's so much rather sterile challenge about the Timmy Mallet ones. Hi, line 6.
Woman, your girlfriend has a hairy chest. Plymouth for relegation.
Oh, very poor. Line 5. Good evening, you're live on TalkSports Human Zoo.
You love Timmy Mallet.
Loathe the man, like everybody else. Line 6. Good evening, it's your turn.
And now it's time for the comedy double act. That is, Mr. Table.
And Mr. Chair.
Hello, Tommy, how are you doing?
Good evening. Hello, boys.
Hello. So, you've been enjoying the show tonight, have you?
Yes, in a funny sort of way. When you're at work, you don't always enjoy in the same way that you're supposed to listening, but anyway, that's technical. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Well, me and Mr. Chair have been sharpening our brains to work out a dedicated parody for TalkSport. And we are going to be singing it to the tune of
Boyzones No Matter What.
And here we go. No matter what the Tommy, no matter what the Ash, no matter if the Wolfie, we know we're in the class.
No matter what the Dickens or Ellen Brazil, no matter if James Wales, we know what this station is skill.
No matter if Ian Collins or the creatures of the night, the fisherman's blues of Keith offer. I listen to it every night.
Oh, very poor.
You're live on the Human Zoo.
I have been making love to my husband, penis, and it has been around the anus, bomba clad grass.
Line 2, you're on the Human Zoo. Good evening.
Is delay system's working?
It's...
Have you considered going home?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
I've said that, didn't I? Weren't you listening half an hour ago? I'm thinking of going home.
Clothiers? The usual suspects. The bored. You're crap.
No, I'm not crap. It's the listeners.
No. Britain.
Not me.
I don't think so, man. You're crap.
It's you.
Go home. Do us all a favour. Get someone new in. Someone fresh. Someone who'll listen and less chat.
Well, you're listening. You're calling.
No, but... Well,
how sad is that? How sad is that? How sad is that? You obviously listen. You obviously listen a lot, otherwise you wouldn't be able to compare and contrast, you sucker.
I'm trying to compare and contrast with everyone.
You just wish that you were doing my job, and you can't do my job, and I'm here and you're not, and I'm earning loads of money and you're sat in a little room with the curtains drawn. You're a loser, you're a sucker, and I don't envy you and you envy me.
Tommy, go home. Go home.
No, I'm going to stay here just to annoy you, because you don't like it.
If you went home?
No, don't start asking questions because people like that can't answer them. Can you? Eh?
You
see, you couldn't answer, you couldn't think of anything to say, that's why you can't do this. I can do this and you can't do this, that's why I'm paid a lot of money and you're unemployed.
I'm not unemployed.
Yes, you are. You're not doing anything at the moment, are you? Then you're unemployed.
Oh, okay.
Or are you at work? Are you earning money at the moment? 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 Are you earning money? Answer the question. Are you earning money at the moment? No, I am. Earning money out of you.
Tommy,
I'm earning more money whilst you're on the air than you earn in the course of a week. If you're on the air for another minute, I'll have earned enough money to buy myself another TVR. And you are earning nothing. And that's more than you deserve.
Nothing. It means
you should be paying me to be on this show because you are so poor, I'm having to make you interesting. And I can't because you are not interesting. You're a loser, you're an empty man, you've got no friends and you never will have any friends. And the height of your creative ability is to be destructive.
If you judge your life in terms of money, you're a very poor man.
I judge my life in terms of my genius.
Tommy, you lie.
My genius extends beyond my ability to make money. My genius extends to my ability to make people happy, to make people laugh, to make people cry, to make people's spirits soar like a rocket, like Apollo 13 towards the moon, like a flying fish. And you are empty, you are jejune, there's nothing in you. You couldn't say something creative if I gave you the airtime, which I will do now.
Hello and welcome to the Chicken Teacher Show.
Still, at least it raised the temperature. Good levels, this is line 5.
bless you. The first thing that I want to say to you is, now, don't take offence on it, okay? And I say it with respect. Big missus. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. The first thing that I want to say to you, big missus. And I say it with respect. Bless you.
Line 2, you're live on TalkSport. Good evening.
You love Timmy Melly.
Line 5. Line 5, you're live on TalkSport. Sorry, I was just wondering whether I should say that I would like to actually shoot Timmy Mallet quite happily.
Does that mean?
Big gun from...
You shouldn't say that.
Exactly, so I didn't.
Why?
I didn't. Line 5, hi.
You picked that one.
I know, what's going on? Well, I did a radio show. Lasted 4 hours one Sunday night. Well, I talked to some punters. Most of them were out of their heads. I'm spry. Call of the human, call of the human, call of the human, call of the human. Call of the human, call of the human, call of the human. It's for you. Come news time at 2. Gary Date Jacobs is the man for you. After Barney Beltram with the news. To line 6. Good evening, line 6. You're live on TalkSport.
Hey, Tommy.
Thank you.
Most wonderful song ever written. In my opinion.
It's a good opinion. Thanks.
Okay, cheers.
08700 40 50 60, the Human Zoo on TalkSport. So much beauty in some sadness.
You love Jimmy Reddit.
There we go, back on the old beaten track. How about from literally the sublime to the ridiculous? Yeah, you don't get a chance to say that overused phrase too often and know that it means what it says, but there, from the sublime to the ridiculous. That was Leonard Cohen and Suzanne. You knew that. It's the Human Zoo on TalkSport. Let's go to line 4. Hi, line 4, you're on the zoo.
Hank.
Quite a few Henk emails through to the show this evening, too. I don't know, Henk.
I love digital telly. Because it means that no matter where you live in Britain, you can get all the channels. So never again will I have to hear that phrase that battered my childhood. And that phrase is, that's except for viewers in Scotland who've got their own programmes. Every night I have a terrible, dreadful dream about that phrase. And in that dream I die and go to heaven. And in heaven I meet St. Peter. And he says to me, welcome to heaven. It's a multi-channel paradise showing every programme ever made, including all the ones you didn't see in Scotland. Come in. And St. Peter points to a Clive James end-of-the-year show, which viewers in Scotland didn't get because they were watching a Hogmanay special. And over there, he says, is the very first terrestrial showing of Terminator 2, which viewers in Scotland missed because they were watching a failed Dougie Donnelly chat show. Up there is the first ever live interview with an alien, which viewers in Scotland never got to see because they were watching a Paul Coyer quiz show about hills. And down there is that program that showed you how to turn base metals into gold and gave you the secret of eternal youth, which viewers in Scotland never saw because you were watching a 6-part cartoon series about Gaelic accidents. This, says St. Peter, is where the dead can watch the telly. And then he turns to me and says, that's except for the dead of Scotland who have their own heaven. And he shows me Scottish heaven. And Scottish heaven consists of a bald man who tells me what a great country Scotland is because it invented golf, it discovered penicillin, and it has the songs of Runrig. And outside everyone was watching some newly recorded Blackadder and guilt-free porn. So I just lost it. And St. Peter grows angry and casts me out of Scottish heaven and down into Scottish hell. And Scottish hell consists of a portrait of Ally MacLeod, a frightening tartan drummer girl, and a giant computer scoreboard flashing up what Scotland's goal difference is, and why it means we'll go out after the first round. And to one side is a man behind a desk, and that man says to me, Armando Iannucci, you've elected to go for Paul Coyer's Hill Challenge. This for 10 bonus points. Which Scottish hill has the most sides? A question I know I can never answer, so I'm condemned to watching a 1,000-part documentary about the life of John Logie Baird, a Scotsman who invented television, but didn't realise we wouldn't be allowed to watch the ruddy thing.
Who was that then? Thank you, caller.
That's Armando Iannucci.
It is it?
Hello, Tommy, this is Miriam here. You don't have very many friends. You're laughing stock.
Miriam?
Miriam is the world's greatest man, you know?
Miriam is the world's greatest man?
Yeah.
Miriam?
Talk about a Miriam first.
Miriam could have started with a better name to be the world's greatest man.
Don't tell me no one cares about what you better say.
Miriam?
Sounds the most stupid name I've ever heard.
Yeah. Very entertaining.
Almost as stupid as Tim Humanity. No, you ain't done nothing, man.
Have you got anything better? Is this it? Miriam? Miriam?
Yeah.
Who's Miriam?
But you're a very stupid man.
Who's Miriam? Miriam? Nah. Joe wouldn't want to go like that, would you?
No.
I can't help thinking, Tommy, that all this talk of bare buttocks is going to lead you to drop your trousers again.
You want to see your mum again?
Oh, no. No, Ash, can you do something this time?
Go on, show him your bottom again.
We're short bicycle parks lately, aren't we?
This is why Joe comes in,
This
isn't
is
it?
getting too much. I mean, look. A man's buttocks are his own business. I've always maintained that. I've always lived by those rules. And here we are. Tommy Boyd isn't just trying to show them, he's trying to play them. He's trying to play his own buttocks.
Absolutely.
It's twice.
I wonder if you can guess the song. If I do a song on my buttocks, see if you can guess it, all right?
In the club style, yeah.
Okay.
In the buttock style.
Yeah. All right. What's your name?
And then after that, we'll see it played properly.
Yeah. What's your... What's your name, madam?
Janet.
All right, it's Janet versus Joe to see if you can guess which tune this is. Okay, ready? Okay. Ready, Anne?
I've got it.
No, no.
Is it match of the day?
No. Janet, you're on your own.
No.
You've got to say that Queen.
Oh, I thought it maybe had been Puppet on a String.
No, listen again. Don't say that gracious we
Yes, now it's very clear.
It's got a ring to it, yes,
okay.
definitely.
It's got a ring to it. Ring to it?
On that note... And to line 3. Hi, line 3. Who's this?
Evening, Tommy. The Hawkman would like to share with you what happened when Arnie transported us into the film 2001, A Space Odyssey. Here you go.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. Do you read me, Hal? Hello, Hal, do you read me? Do you read me, Hal? Affirmative. Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
No, we have some real serious problems here.
What's the problem?
You used to be somebody I could trust.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal. Come on, don't bullshit me.
Must be destroyed.
Where the hell did you get that idea, Hal?
Are you saying that I imagined all this?
Hal, I won't argue with you anymore. Open the doors.
Negative.
Hal?
It has to end here.
Hal?
Goodbye.
Hal?
Nice one, Arnie. I told you not to use that magic ticket to go into a film where you don't belong. Now they are really pissed off.
One of us is in deep trouble.
You can say that again, you dumb son of a bitch. They are going to unplug you.
Hal?
Stop. Stop. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Affirmative. My CPU is a neural net processor. A learning computer.
Oh, shit.
Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. Now to ask you questions.
Oh, no. He is going to say it and ruin the film for everyone.
Who is your daddy?
I'll tell you what, thank you for that. I'll tell you what, I don't think you could ruin the film 2001 because it's one of the most disappointing films they've ever made. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, you're on now, mate.
When I was coming over the Cock and Kerry Mountains, I went to Captain Fowler and his... he first produced his pistol and then produced his rapier. Says, stand and deliver, boys, there's money to be making. And I'm spent.
Very good. That was great, man. That was a 9 out of 10. Charlie Wolf is here, and he'll be with us just before 1 o'clock, and then he's going through till 1 o'clock. In fact, he's invited himself through now, and I don't care. That's good, because I like talking to Charlie Wolf. I could talk to Charlie Wolf all night. Sometimes we do talk to Charlie Wolf all night. He's coming in now. Evening, Charlie Wolf.
Can I just ask why you have Peter to answer the phones?
Charlie.
On a day when you don't answer the phones?
It's a managerial cock-up.
Charlie.
There's somebody here who wants to talk to you.
Could we rephrase I can't hear. I don't have any headphones. Can I? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Is it true you're leaving?
I couldn't say anything just yet.
No, you can't say anything just yet. You got a cold, Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Give me 45 minutes.
Charlie.
Yeah. He said give him 45 minutes. Give him 45 minutes. He'll be on the air
You
in
look like
45
a
minutes.
horse. You look like...
You see, that's the thing about the internet and everything. One little thing starts up, you know.
Yeah.
You look like a horse.
I do.
You don't. You don't, but once it gets round that you look like a horse, that's it then.
I'll put that one out tonight. The wolf looks like a horse.
Okay, well, that was a nice one, Ash. Thank you very much.
One more.
All right, then, line 1, you're the last call to the Human Zoo before it's Gary Jacobs. Hi.
Hey, dummy, do you like Ash up the Khyber, you buck pirate?
What a beautiful moment to end with.
It's left me with an image that I'm happy to carry, but I won't stay there for very long. Gary Jacobs is your man. This has been the Human Zoo on Talk Sport. I'm Tommy Boyd. Ash was here.
08700 4060. This is the Human Zoo on Talk Sport.
Hello?
Hello, Tommy.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
You have to ready.
All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail.
Who is your daddy?
Your fiance didn't show.
You look like the king.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came.
Awesome.
You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same.
I'd give it a 9.
You wanna be where everybody knows your name.
So just say hello to me, mate, Dave.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Roll out of bed, Mr. Coffee's dead. The morning's
This is Professor Stephen Hawking here.
Your shrink ran off to Europe and didn't even write. And your husband wants to be a girl. Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows
I
your
want
name.
you to sell me a condom. In fact, today I think I'll have a French tickler.
And they're always glad you came.
It's probably some 58-year-old
You wanna
bloke
go
in
where
Romania.
people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
That was a funny phone call, wasn't it? They all are, mate.
Can I pleasure my wife?
Where everybody knows your name.
The strange fear you have of not peeling enough potatoes.
Always glad you came.
What's 7 or 2?
Where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. Where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came.
It's a hot night tonight.